Do you see the magic in your vision? Because that's all we want to know. That's all that matters. It ain't about who else doesn't see it. Nah, what do you see, bro? "2022 is finally here. Somehow, some way, we here right now. And I hope y'all ready for what's about to happen. Before we just fly into the new year with no plans, no goals, no expectations, let's level set real quick, right? I want to give y'all 5 things that you can do to boss your life up, to get closer to your self-actualization, and to live a life of peace and tranquility and boundless self-expression. First recommendation I have for y'all is to read more books. Research more, study more, learn more, always be challenging your mind. You know, I learned so much from different books about all types of different things and different people because it broadens my perspective and it allows me to go into the world more soberly, you know, more humble, more open to alternative ideas and concepts, more willing to listen to others. So here's some of my favorite books of all time. 1, Shoe Dog. It's a memoir by Phil Knight, the founder of Nike. If you haven't read it, you haven't heard about it, please read that book. It goes through all of Nike's history, the trials and tribulations, ups, downs, times they almost failed and went bankrupt. Truly, truly inspiring tale to show you how something came from the ground and became the biggest thing in the world. The next book I recommend is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. Now, this is a book for maniacs. If you ever watch his videos, David Goggins is out of his mind, right? In the most beautiful way possible. This book is even crazier. I promise you, if you read it, you will never make an excuse again. Because there are no excuses, y'all. If y'all know me, one thing I don't believe in is making excuses. Take accountability, handle your business, and keep it moving. This book will get you motivated to do exactly that, and I promise you it's going to change your life. Next is The Alchemist. This is a classic read. This is a very pivotal read for anybody looking for a purpose. If you're struggling to try to figure out why you're on the earth or how you should go about pursuing your purpose and your passions, please read this book. It's a very quick read. It's not tough to read. It's easy to get through, but it can change your life forever, and I really recommend that y'all check this out. This one's for the fellas, The Way of the Superior Man. Now this book, it goes into all the different things about what makes a man a man. Nowadays we know there's a masculinity crisis in this country, and men are not sure of how to be men, how to be boldly masculine in a healthy way. They're not sure how to express masculinity because they've been told that it's toxic. I want y'all to challenge all those stereotypes, all those stigmas today. Be bold in your masculinity, right? The world needs us to be strong men and to go out there and conquer the world. This book, The Way of the Superior Man, will help you to conquer the world. It's going to help you in your interactions with women. It's going to help you to navigate tough situations, and you're never going to regret checking out this book, I promise you. The next book I recommend, honestly, it's the Bible and other religious texts. What's funny is I grew up in church and I was always very religious. I still am a devout Christian, but I'm more spiritual than religious, and I read my word all the time. And when I was around 16, 15 maybe, I decided to read the Bible more metaphorically than for literal tales and stories. I can't 100% prove that everything in the Bible happened as it says, right? But the lessons learned in every story are beautiful. And I think even if you approach it from somebody who does not believe in God or believe in Christianity, to read it and to understand the stories involved, the perspectives, the historical context, I think you'll find some value in it, even if you don't necessarily believe. And even as a Christian, I do this with other religious texts because I love to open my mind just to see what other people are learning about and thinking about and how they govern and doctrine their own lives. Yo, my next tip is to treat your body like a temple, yo. We don't do this enough, fellas. We don't treat our bodies like temples for real, yo. First and foremost, right? Let's talk about the women and your sexual conquest. If you look at yourself like a king, somebody that's from royalty, you should know that not everybody gets to access the king. Only who the king chooses to have access to him can have access to him. Now, so many of us were on these dating apps and we're allowing ourselves to be had by lower quality women, and women vice versa, lower quality men. And we're not holding ourselves to a standard we're supposed to. So our first order of business with treating our body like a temple, watch the women that you're with. Only deal with women who are enriching you, who make your life better, and women vice versa. I promise you, that's one thing that everybody can control. That's gonna save us a lot of stress, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of toxic, all this. We don't have time for that in 2022, right? Let's get money, let's live a bold life, and let's go change the world, yo. Your fitness and your diet gotta boss up, yo. Stop all the processed foods, man. I'm not saying that you can't have cheat meals and do your thing, no. All that sugar, all that white bread, right? All this juice, all that alcohol, y'all, some of y'all, all that alcohol, All that soda y'all be drinking, come on, man. Put something right in your body, man. The alkaline water, you know what I'm saying? Drink some lemon water. Drink something that's healthy, that's gonna push you forward, man. It's gonna give you the fuel to dominate life. Put things in your body that can produce good and positive results, right? Eat more vegetables, yo. Why don't so many of y'all like vegetables? What the hell, yo? I'm gonna keep it a bean. Some vegetables I don't like that much. I don't really mess with corn and peas and all that, but I love string beans, I love broccoli, I love peppers, I love onions. Asparagus is trash, by the way. Zucchini's trash, but I eat a bunch of vegetables, yo. You need to eat your vegetables, dog. Next is grooming and hygiene. Yo, fellas, ladies, whoever, yo, think about how you present yourself in the world, man. You don't have to go outside every day with luxury brands on. I don't like luxury brands, especially not European luxury. It's another story for another day. But I go outside, and every time I'm outside, I think about who I represent, right? And who I represent is not just myself, it's my mother, it's my father, my siblings, my future family. And I'm not gonna go out here looking like I'm crazy. Now look, I'm not the guy who likes wearing suits all the time, but when I leave my house, I need to be presentable. And that's something that my mom taught me at a young age. Yeah, you don't have to always be super dressed up or have the flyest gear on, nah, but get yourself together, man. Look presentable, fellas. Get your hair cut, man. Look, I gotta get mine in a couple days because whether it's every 2 weeks or however long it takes you to start woofing, yo, take care of your appearance, man. Get your nails, manicures and all of that. Stay tight. Because when you walk outside into the world, I want you to feel like something because you are something, right? Have some pride about yourself. Have some pride about how you present yourself to the world. It's not about impressing nobody, nah. It's about impressing you and walking in your truth and walking in your greatness. Now, this one I struggle with terribly. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is one of my biggest goals of 2022. Resting, disconnecting, and reflecting. Now, rest is so important, man, so important. Some of the Stoics at night, they wouldn't do certain tasks, right? They would take time at night to reflect on every day. Write down what the day was, what happened, what went well, what didn't go so well. Write down their to-do list for the next day, and then sleep peacefully. And so one thing I'm trying to do is to plan out more sleep because my sleep schedule is absolutely terrible. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And some of y'all's is terrible too, and it's because we're wasting our time with these mindless activities, right? We're on social media late at night. We're doing this, we're doing that. We're watching these nasty videos, fellas. I know how y'all be doing. Y'all be watching them nasty videos, man. We're filling our minds with so much stress and so much toxicity, so much mud and nastiness in this world that it throws us off course and it takes us away from our purpose. So be very mindful of your morning routine and your night routine, right? Take some time to rest, to disconnect, and to reflect every day. Here's a big one, man. Create more than you consume. This is a big trap on YouTube. People watch videos on things like productivity or masculinity or dating women or whatever the case may be. People watch videos about these topics, and what it does to your brain and your dopamine receptors, it says, oh, I'm getting better. I'm being more productive by watching videos about productivity because I'm learning how to be more productive. And it gets you into this constant positive feedback loop that's gonna tell you that you're doing something right, but you're not actually moving. You're just on a hamster wheel. Because every time you watch another video, you think, oh, this is the one. Last week you watched a video that said the 5 steps to being more productive, right? And then this week there's one that says, oh wait, these are the 3 more important steps to being more productive. And every time you watch another video about productivity, you get less and less and less productive. And you start to look around and you see all these people passing you by. Now you get into comparison culture and looking at your numbers versus his or hers, because you're not creating enough. We were put here to be creators, not to be created. Nah, we're put here to produce things, to create, to bring beauty to the world. And you can't bring your most pure beauty to the world unless you dedicate yourself to it and express every day. So I'm not saying don't consume. I'm not saying don't be inspired. Watch what you're consuming, yo. And please get off the hamster wheel and start moving. Get in the race, yo. A marathon requires persistence. It requires a long stretch of hard work and failure and messing up. Sometimes you gotta walk. So your pace is not as important as somebody else's. Your pace only matters to others when you're comparing yourself to others. Run your race in your time and just dedicate yourself to producing. Empty yourself every day and give us your greatest self. Please, the world needs it. You deserve it, and we all deserve to have the best you here. I want y'all to express love and gratitude more often. So one thing I do when I wake up in the morning is before I leave my bed, I have to pray, I have to meditate, and I have to thank God for at least 5 things in my life. Life is tough, man, let's be honest. It's very tough, and every day things happen that try to throw you off course, and we can't afford to get off course because we have so much riding on us being our best selves. So many people counting on us. And it's not to put pressure on you, but it's to let you know how heavy of a burden you carry because of how great you are. And expressing gratitude, it makes your whole entire day brighter, man. I don't know what it is. Some days I wake up feeling completely empty and I feel like trash. I ain't gonna lie. I look in the mirror, I'm like, dang, you ain't bro. And when I express gratitude, I think about how lucky I am just to be here, bro. I look at the lights and the stars, right? And the flowers and the birds and the trees. I think about the clothes I have to wear. I got a bed to sleep in, a roof over my head, food to eat. I know what it's like to be on the opposite end of that spectrum. And I know a lot of y'all do too. So, yo, express some more gratitude, man. Show love. Tell people you love them when you love them. I went home for the holidays, and every time I do this, somebody else is gone, yo. My cousin Joanne, she a few days away from her, I think her 80th birthday, a few days past it, she passed away. Wasn't there for the holidays, you know? And every year somebody else, look, I've lost aunties, I've lost friends, cousins. And every time I'm around, I realize that they're getting older too. As I get older, they get older. I'm 28 now, yo. I feel like I was 15 yesterday. My mom is about to be 51, you know what I'm saying? We have to tell people we love them while they're here. We have to give them flowers while they can still smell them, and we gotta embrace each other because this crazy world, we never know what's next. We don't know what's promised, because nothing is. So please tell your loved ones that you love them, express that, and don't hold it back, because you're only gonna regret it in the end. Last but not least, I want you to be true to you. No more capping in 2022. No more trying to be like somebody else. Be true to you. No longer do you have to subject yourself to somebody else's standards. No longer do you have to feel like you're out of place or you're weird because you're different. You're supposed to be different, bro. No longer do you have to lose your sanity because you're trying to make people understand the magic in your vision. Do you see the magic in your vision? Because that's all we want to know. That's all that matters. It ain't about who else doesn't see it. Nah, what do you see, bro? Because you're already everything that you need to be. I just need you to tap into your superpowers. Yeah, put that cape on, man. Put that cape on and go to work. And I'm not here saying that this year is going to be so much different. Nah, because it's not about the year being different, yo. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. It's about you being different, because you're built different. You're supposed to be, yo. I'm not telling you nothing that's not already inside you. I'm not telling you anything that you can't do. This is all about self-actualization, right? Empty yourself every day. That's what the world needs. Give everything you had to be great. That's all you got. Your legacy, bro. Your legacy. Things that outlive you, what they gonna say about you, man? It's not about what they say about you, but what's the world gonna say about you? What's the world gonna say about you, man? He was a great man, stands the test of time. Every day I think about my purpose. Every day I think about my legacy. And all I'm asking you to do is to fully dedicate yourself to your purpose. Don't fully dedicate yourself to money. Don't fully dedicate yourself to appeasing other people. No. Why are you here? Go full speed in that direction. If you don't know why, make 2022 the year that you find it out. You figure it out. Because you owe that to yourself. And the world needs your light, yo. It needs everybody's light. And when you learn how to shine, you better go help somebody else shine too. And just go. No more overthinking. No more limited thoughts. No more self-deprecation, yo. This is the year that you wake up. So wake the up. I love you all, and Godspeed. Happy New Year.